Hey YouTubers, Micromep here bringing you another video. Saturday, November 8th. Beautiful day in Miami, 84 degrees. Humidity about 60. And we have a cold front coming in. Goody, goody. I wanted to do a longer video. I've been doing a lot of shorts and they've been working great. And I wanted to do a longer video for the subscribers and for the new subscribers and the old subscribers. And for anyone that stops by, make sure to follow his content, like, subscribe. If you like the content about stock market, market trends, side hustles, mentality, staying positive, and freedom. I'm almost 50 years old and I got some experience in my ribs, and I'd like to share with you guys out there and girls. Where should I start? So let me start. Sorry, there's a truck passing by. I'm doing it here outside in nature. You may see a little bit of kind of slight lighting or off lighting. I'm in the shade here under my oak tree. I got about 8 oak trees. I love oak trees, and I'm not wearing my Hawaiian shirt or nothing today, just wearing my plain Hanes shirt. I'm a simple man and working on the yard and stuff like that today and doing stuff around the house. But I wanted to do a longer video on the week's recap on the side hustles and the things that I see, etc. I want to start off with YouTube, the channel. I've been doing shorts, and this is one of my side hustles and I want to thank a subscriber that's been here for a long time, and he's always sent me messages, hey, do more videos. Tejas, thank you. And the channel's doing great. I've added so many subscribers, and the YouTube shorts are gaining traction, and they're getting so many views, and it's great. It's really, really great, and thank you all. If your goal is to have a YouTube channel, to have a YouTube channel, so I was trying to clear my messages here on the top. Have a YouTube channel, go for it. Talk about your passion or whatever it is that you're great at, and share with other folks. Out of all the social media platforms, I really love YouTube the best. I'm a YouTuber. I'm trying to become a better content creator, and I really like hearing other folks out there, their stories, their mindset, their experiences. I do have Facebook, Instagram, and the other social media apps, but I just go on there very briefly. I don't scroll a lot, and maybe to catch up with some family and stuff like that, but it's not my favorite app. I want to say YouTube is my favorite place to be. So on the YouTube front, a lot of success this week, and if you guys inspired or girls have aspirations to have a channel, go for it. Make your content, do your YouTube shorts, and do your research, and try and make it better every day, but just keep posting. And I want to thank Tejas again for that. On the JOB front, if you got a job, thank the man upstairs, because it's a very tough economy. And I want to talk about the economy and consumer confidence here briefly, and then talk about the JOB. The U.S. unemployment rate is at 4.4 as of October of 25, rising from 4.3 in August. So a little bit of an uptick. The private sector added 42,000 jobs in October, first gains in July. But I don't get this, as your layoffs are spiking. Over 150 job cuts. I have some notes here. Over 150 job cuts announced in October alone, the highest October total over 20 years. So we're starting to see some weakness in the economy. Also, the government is closed, so a lot of the data is not being produced for economists and for everybody out there. If it's job numbers or inflation numbers, etc. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get this government open soon, and everybody, everything can start firing in all cylinders. We'll see what happens. The labor market is still functioning, the momentum is clearly fading. Hiring is slowing, layoffs are higher, and uncertainty is growing. And for the car market, which is my sector, I'm going to tie that into the car market, and my JOB, which is I wholesale cars to dealers. I don't know, this is the best kind of view, kind of shadow. But whatever, I'm in the shade. I'm not gonna be in the sun baking either. And I wanted to be out here in nature, hearing the birds chirping and stuff, and the butterflies flying. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Slower employment growth and rising job cuts mean consumer confidence can soften, may impact car buying and trade-in value. This week on the work front, I did about 35 cars. I don't make very much per car. I have a salary and I'm blessed. I've been doing my deal for 15 years. I'm in corporate America, but I'm starting to see emails from upper management and things that I haven't seen in 15 years, to be sincere. Maybe it's a company thing, maybe it's an economy thing. I don't know. I can't control it. All I can do is, like I communicate to them, is try my best on a daily basis, and that's all. But the paycheck has been hit, and then we have to do side hustles, and that's part of being free and having peace. So work on yourself and work on doing your own thing if you can. Do your job as the best of your ability, take care of it, but after that or before that, work on yourself and work on your side hustles. Some of the side hustles that I have going on are eBay, Facebook Marketplace, trying to flip stuff, and the stock market. I'm a derivatives trader, market maker, if you want to call me that, and I look at the markets on a daily basis. This week on the market, I was pretty active. We had a little bit of a pullback, and I did a YouTube short, and if you haven't seen it, watch it, on my 25 trades that I did. So I probably did about 30 trades this week. I didn't make much on the stock market this week because I haven't been really active, because it's kind of been one way and kind of, basing the market. It's not really going anywhere, and for a trader you need those ups and downs, and we got a little bit of a spike on the volatility, so that helps with selling options because it makes them more expensive. So that's why I was more active this week. I did about 25 to 30 trades. I collected into my account about, and if this is content that you love, please subscribe and like, and because I will continue to do more of that. I collected about over $2,000 in credits, and I wasted about $6,500 in buying power. Just going from the top of my head. I have content there. You can look it up on this week's trades. And my goal is to buy them back at 50% profit. And it's a sweet spot, 43 days out. So I want to try and buy them back in the next couple of weeks and make, 50% on the 2,000 that I collected. So maybe 1,000. And that's how I trade, and that's how I look at the market. Macro trend, if you want to look, my opinion on macro trend in the market, we have a lot of momentum in these AI trades. Gotta be careful because there's overvaluations in this area. I think you might see a little bit of sector rotation into energy, which has been a little bit undervalued, I think, in my thesis and looking at the markets. I think you're gonna see oil pop here eventually. Healthcare has been beat up a little bit recently with all the drug pricing and all the regulations going on in regards to that sector of the economy. So might be opportunities there. But in regards to technology and AI, be careful. I'm not saying there's not going to be winners. There will be winners, and there's trades to be made. But there are good opportunities in sector rotation, and look at those hard assets. I still believe in the precious metals. I have for many years. If you look at my archive, that is where the bread and butter is. I love gold. I love silver. The national debt is out of control. It's not going to get any better. I don't think inflation is going to get any better. And you need to protect your purchasing power. You need to make it a big part of your portfolio. Precious metals, make it a big part of your portfolio. You could buy GDX, GDXJ. I have those in my Roth IRA. Those are mining ETFs. And you can buy the actual gold ETFs, GLD, and the silver ETF, SOV. And if you want to buy the physical stuff and hold it in your hand, you can go to APMEX and buy precious metals there too. And that's my 2 cents on that. The crypto market, What I'm seeing is maybe a crypto winter. We did hit that 100,000. We got under 100,000 on the Bitcoin, and it did bounce back. We had some buyers try and come and save it, and it came back up to 103, 104. But crypto is weak. It looks weak, and I'm not a believer in that field. And don't criticize me. Everybody can believe in whatever they want. I'd rather play the crypto space through Coinbase and all the crypto-related stocks. Riot, Mara, Hive, MicroStrategies, Coinbase, Robinhood, all these data centers like Iren, Wolf, you name it. I know them all. I have my watch list, and I play them through the derivatives, through the options, and that's how I do it. The fees are minimal, and the option trades on Robinhood. And I stay away from Coinbase, and I stay away from buying Bitcoin and XRP and all that stuff. And if you do, God bless you. I'd rather buy gold and silver. That is just me. I'm a 50-year-old man. If you're young and you believe that's the future, great. On transaction payments and ledgers and all that, great. I like Visa and MasterCard, PayPal. You could pay that way as well. That's my 2 cents on that. And I think it's a waste of resources. And I think if the United States wants to be the leader in that, I think it's a waste of resources. But again, that is my opinion. Concentrate on manufacturing things that people really need. And hopefully we'll get there. We'll see. We can only control what we can control. That's my rant on crypto. And people get so sensitive on that crap. I don't understand why. But whatever. 401k, don't touch it. My 401k, my 401k, I have it international because I think the dollar will roll over. We were under 96 and we bounced back to over 100, and now we're about 100 level. So I think the greenback has, they call it the dollar, the greenback has had a little bit of an uptick here in the recent weeks. And we'll see what happens here in the future. But I think with our debts and deficits and money printing, the Fed gave banks 125 billion. I think I heard the other day they're gonna go back to QE. QE is printing more money. So I think inflation is going to uptick for sure. For sure. But I don't see prices going down. The average new car price is $50,000. Home prices are ridiculous, even though, you know, I'm not a real estate agent, but I hear it's kind of stagnant, the market, and it's kind of frozen. I'm not a buyer in this environment, and I wish I could be buying, but maybe in Sebring, but not here in Miami. Oh my God, Miami, this is outrageous. They just sold the house over here for $775. They sold the house across the street from me for $705, and they put like $100,000 into it. Who knows? Maybe they go to $1 million or more. I'm not going anywhere because my kiddo's in college, so I'll be here for a while, stuck here in Miami. And that's my 2 cents on that. I have my 401k in international exposure and in a Roth IRA. In the 401k, it's the Roth option. So when I get older, and I'm not a financial advice, do your due diligence, but I'd rather do it that way. So when I get older and I take funds out, I don't get taxed or anything like that. And that's my macro trend. Let's see what else here. I got some notes here. Talked about crypto. Yeah, so no, I'm about 13 minutes into this video. I wanted to do a longer video for you folks out there. Stay positive, work on yourself. My side hustles are the YouTube, the eBay, the marketplace, watching the markets. And I have my pickup truck there, the old 05 Tundra. I need to find something to do. If you guys can comment or chime below, I need to start looking for some stuff maybe to do on the weekend. Because right now I'm pretty much paycheck to paycheck like many Americans. So, you know, I like to save for a rainy day and I like to stay busy. But I got that pickup truck. I got to see if I can do some stuff, even though I got a bad back and it's hard to lift stuff for me. But I got that little pickup truck there, well maintained, and I can maybe find some side hustles. Gotta really dig deep so I can do some stuff on the weekends with the Red Bomber. Yeah, and let me end it with I don't think I touched about it's funny, and I'll end it with this, the mukbangs. and you're learning about mukbangs, I guess. Because when I do food YouTube shorts, oh my God, those things get so many views. It's crazy. Yesterday's Cuban sandwich short was insane. It was so many views, and thank you for all the views and likes and subscribes. I really appreciate it. Mukbang is funny. I think it's hilarious. And a side note, after analyzing everything, eating my Cuban sandwich and eating the tostones rellenos with my wife, it was kind of disappointing. That's an iconic place. It's been there 50 years since I was born, and after I ate it and I did the YouTube short and stuff like that, I was disappointed, to be sincere. I looked at the video. That Cuban sandwich didn't look too good, and it was kind of not hot. It was a little disappointing. And I'm not one to complain, because I can't eat rocks and be satisfied, but it wasn't good, and you're paying for it, and things are not cheap. So it wasn't that great. Yesterday, and I don't want to keep going on a tangent or anything like that. Yesterday was a tough day for me, and this has been a tough year. Yesterday I got to see Pops at the hospital. He has Alzheimer's. He's 74, and it's sad to see loved ones like that. I lost both of my in-laws this year, and that also got me away from doing the videos, because I used to post a lot. But I'm getting back in the groove, and I'm happy. And thank you again, Tejas, for always sending me messages and pushing me, because the channel is, I think, thriving and doing well. And I think that I have the charisma, knowledge, and experience to help others and create good content, I think. And you got to have that confidence. And if you do, go for it. Make your channel and have fun with it. That's the most important thing. And do what you love. And that's it. I hope you all have a blessed, long... well, we have Veterans Day on Tuesday, I think it is. So salute to the veterans. God bless them. Have a great weekend. I'll probably do some shorts here throughout the day. I just wanted to do a longer video. Oh, on the side hustles, just a quick note before I end it. Maybe some of you want to hear some numbers. And I'm humble and kind, and I really won't do this on a normal basis. But I just want you guys to get a gauge. And it's not easy, and it was an average week. Facebook did about over 200, and eBay I did about 100, so 300 on both of those platforms. On the stocks, I didn't do much, made maybe 40 bucks on the stocks, but I didn't have a lot of positions. Now with the downtick this week, I put a lot of positions, and hopefully that'll continue going forward. You have to look for opportunities. If it's not there, it's not there. And this week I think there were some there. And that's pretty much it. Decent work week. Not where I want to be. It's below what I normally do, but hey, you take what you can get. Anyways, like, subscribe if you love this content. Follow me, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you, and thank you for everything. Bye-bye.